You cannot imagine how often I actually get asked this question. Now, when I talk about a failure rate in Clicksure, first of all, when I say the facts, I first have to laugh because they're just such ridiculous high facts, high numbers and failures, and then I'm kind of sad because so many people fail. Now, let's just get straight to the meat and potatoes. I mean, you obviously see that I'm on the Clicksure side, but let me show you a graph I just made online to show you how many people fail and how many succeed. Now, you might not believe it, so keep your eyes maybe half open so that you don't freak out. And this is it. 2% of people succeed in Clicksure, 98% fail. So what do I mean by that? 98% of people make no money at all. They probably waste money because they spend money on advertising, and if they don't spend money on advertising, they still invested time in promoting those kind of products. Now, why do only 2% succeed? But before I say why, let me explain what 2% success means. 2% of people, most of them make about $500 per month. Now, if you break down these statistics further down, then you see that about 1% of these successes makes about $1,000, then 0.5% about I guess $2,000 to $3,000 per month, and then you got the super affiliates, this 0.1%. They obviously make a lot more money, but I mean, we can actually go. I mean, there's no sense to show you how small it will look if it just be 0.1%. But I mean, you get a fact. I mean, to be one of those 2%ers who just make $500 and you don't know whether it's profit or not profit because you still have to invest in advertising, I mean, it's a pretty scary fact, because you need to be an amazing entrepreneur in marketing to really have this kind of feeling that I will make it, I will be the 2%ers. Now, you probably, some of you might think, oh great, now I get a point where I don't have success, or oh great, now I don't have to waste the time to invest in Clicksure. And some others will say, man, I'm pissed at this guy, he's showing me just all this negativity that I will fail, etc. I'm just showing you the facts. Now, I guess that some of you might seen a lot of Clicksure proof, but by the way, let's just go on Google, and I already pre-typed it, and on Google Images I just search for Clicksure, and do you know what I see? I see a lot of proof. So all the proof you see, I mean, everyone can go online and show you the proof. Now, I'm not saying, even though I'm just showing you like, look how much I make, obviously just from Google, but I mean, it's not hard to show you a proof picture of Clicksure because many people do it. The same with ClickBank pictures. I mean, so many, you just type in ClickBank proof and just go on images and you see so much proof on screenshots. So what I want to say, I don't want to say that what I want to say, I don't want to say that the fact that you heard that you can make money with Clicksure is not true. Obviously it is true, but just the facts speak for themselves. Only 2% make it, and some of them make these numbers or even higher numbers per day, like the super affiliates. But you need to be a top-notch guy and over-the-edge guy or girl who really understands what he or she is doing, and you need to grasp the idea that if you're a newbie, or if you're starting out, or if you're just average, or if you're just above average, but you're not like the 2% top guy or top girl, then you can really spare maybe your time, and obviously can get good at it and come into this 2%, but it will take a lot of time. We're talking about several months, about 6 or 12 months, or maybe 24 months or 2 years, because I mean, those guys, the super affiliates, I mean, you need to understand that they are in the business for years and years. Some of them are 15-20 years in marketing, so you have to deal with those. Now, don't panic and get kind of saying, oh, I thought Clicksure was the thing that I found. I mean, a lot of people say that, and I also use Clicksure myself, but I mean, obviously I shifted to things that are easier because I have a lot of students and I really want to lead by example, and I don't want to do Clicksure and then say, you can do Clicksure too, because I know they will fail. And what I always do, I redirect them to big picture training, where you really will get open your eyes and realize what kind of things work in marketing, what not work. Now, there's a guy out there, you might heard him or not. He's not that popular, but this guy is making about $365,000 per month. I mean, he's just the very good example how you can make easily a lot of money. I mean, if he's making over 300,000, I mean, you get the idea how much you can make if you're not as good as him. I mean, you just can have to be 1% of him and you're already earning like 3,600 per month. I mean, it's all up to you, but I will try to put a link in the description below to really show you what potential you really have if you know what you're doing, if you know what works and what doesn't work nowadays. You just have to have the knowledge, so you invest time in stuff that works. So I'll try to find a link to this training where you can just really this guy himself explains how just he's doing his business and how easy it can actually be, how simple, and that many people just overcomplicate stuff, and that things really can be simple. So click the link below if you want. If not, maybe I see it in the video, maybe not. And I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope you get a fair idea of the failure rate in Clicksure. So until then, bye bye.